Good morning, creativity class, and welcome to Arts and Crafts with Miss Elizabeth. Today we are going to be making binoculars, and we're going to be using, of course, our recycled material because that's what our theme is this week. So we need 2 toilet paper rolls, we need some tape, a piece of colored paper of whatever color you want. I think I'm going to use green, but it really depends on what you would like to use and what you have. You need a pair of scissors and then a marker. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first thing that we need is of course, our 2 toilet paper rolls. And then we need the piece of paper that we decide to use. So I'm going to use green. So go ahead and pull that out of here. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to put our toilet paper roll on the edge of the paper all the way here so it matches the end. And then we want to take our marker and we want to put a little mark right here so we know that that's where it ends. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do, actually should probably leave this open so I can have it available, ready. Okay, so now that we have that, we want to hold the piece of paper up against it so we can roll it like this. And we want to roll it over until it completely covers it. And right when that happens, then we want to put a little mark right on the paper. It doesn't matter where. So I'll put it right there. That's how we know that that's how much paper that we need. So what I want to do is I would like to draw a line from this side all the way over to where I drew this dot. Okay. Then I have this line right here that I drew down here. So I want to connect that down to the bottom, and I can see where they would meet in the middle. So I can put a dot there. I'll draw the rest of this line there. And then I can draw this line all the way down. And this is a piece of paper that we want to cut out. So we'll go ahead and cut that out. Okay, so this is actually what we want to use again, because we want to have the exact same size for our second toilet paper roll. So we just want to take our marker and then we can trace around that. It's okay if it's not exactly the same, just as long as we can get it to cover the toilet paper roll. That's all we're really trying to do. It doesn't have to be like a perfect square or rectangle or anything. Okay, so we have one here. We can go ahead and cut out this one. Oopsies. It's better to take your time. Okay, now we have that. Then what we want to do is we want to take our toilet paper rolls. To make this kind of easier, we can use a tape take a piece of tape, rip it off, and then we can take our paper, put it on here, and we can tape that onto our toilet paper roll. So then it will stay. Then what we want to do is we want to roll it all the way around like this. And once the end of the paper hits, it's right here, then we can hold it like this, or we can even put this down. It's okay. We can come back. So we can rip off a piece of tape. We'll roll it over, pick it up when it's at the very end, and we'll fold it all the way over. And once that folds all the way over, we can put another piece of tape on there. And then voila! We have our part of our binocular. Okay, I'm actually going to put a couple more pieces of tape on here because I don't want this to be going everywhere. But just like little ones because we don't want to waste too much tape on that. Okay, now let's do our other one. We'll rip a piece of tape off. We'll tape that on here like this. Okay, we can put it down, and then we can rip a piece of tape before. We'll roll it over, pick it up when it's at the very end, and then we can put some tape on top of that. Put another piece on here. There we go. Now what we want to do is we want to take a piece of tape. We can make it a bit longer so it's like this. We'll rip that. We want to make a little donut. So we've done this on other crafts, on Arts and Crafts with Miss Elizabeth, but you want to take one end, have your two fingers on here, and your thumb should be in the middle, like that. Then you want to take your other hand and grab this end, fold it over, and put your thumb back in the same spot. Then fold it over, lift your thumb up, and put that underneath, and then put your thumb in the same spot. So you have a donut. Then we want to put that right here, right where the tape was, where we put all the tape. We'll put one there. We want to do two. So we'll go ahead and do another one. Once again, put the two fingers in your thumb. One hand pulls over, thumb goes back on. Then other hand pulls over and the thumb goes back. So we'll put the donut right here. And then we want to squish them together. Squeeze it kind of. So then it looks like this. We have our binoculars. All right, so now what we want to do is we want to go back to our piece of paper and we want to cut out a piece of paper that's long enough to wrap around this way. So I'm not sure if that's long enough. Let's see. We'll do this. Okay, so what we want to do again is we want to hold the piece on one end and we'll roll our binoculars over like this. When it goes down at the bottom, that's where we want to put a mark with our marker. So right there. That's where we know that we have to cut. So what we can do now is we can draw a line across and down. And because I already know that this is the amount of paper, this is the amount of paper that I have left, we can just go ahead and use whatever part that we have. But if this is what your paper looks like, this side is not long enough. So we want to use the longer side of it. Okay, so I can put this away now. we'll go ahead and cut. Along the line. Here we are. We can put scissors and that scrap paper away. We'll go ahead and take this, and I'm going to tape it on like right here. So we'll get a piece of tape. I'll put it right here, and we'll put the tape on here so then it won't move. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to rip another piece of tape, and then we'll flip it over like this. We can roll it all the way around, all the way over, and right where it is, we can pick it up. You can pull it a little bit tighter, so because that's what's really going to hold the binoculars together, so we want it to be tighter. And then we'll take our piece of tape and we'll put that over the end. And voila. Here are binoculars. Something that's really fun about this, if you have stickers or you have markers or anything like that, we can color on here. So I'm going to put some fun things. I'll put a smiley face. Put another smiley face. I'll put a whole lot of smiley faces on here. And then what we can do is use this color, put a heart on here. That's cute. Maybe I'll do some stars, shooting star. Another shooting star. And that looks cute. Whoa, creativity class. Is that you? Glad that we have these new binoculars that we made that are super cute that I can see with. Even though we're so far away right now, we're still just a binoculars view away. It's been really fun this time, and I can't wait to see you guys next arts and crafts lesson with Miss Elizabeth. Have a nice day. Bye.